Okay, so let's go ahead now and add some content and create our post. Now the first thing we want to do is to name our post, so I'll just name this test post, and I've already prepared some text to add. This is Latin, so if it doesn't make any sense, don't worry about it. It's just for us to have some text to play around with. And I mentioned you'd be able to edit the text in the WYSIWYG editor in a similar way that you would edit it in any word processor such as Microsoft Word. So you have the option to bold, add italics, strike throughs, and if you notice, if you just put your cursor over the icons, it will tell you exactly what it does. So you can add an unordered list, an ordered list, block quotes, align left, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and we have a button here that says show or hide the kitchen sink, and pressing this button will either remove or add that second line of options, okay, which would give us additional styling options such as adding paragraph tags, heading tags to style our text. So very quickly I'm just going to go and just highlight some text, make it bold, highlight some more text, and let me undo that. If I wanted to make this entire line a coat, then highlight these block quotes, and last but not least, let's add a link. So if we highlight the text and we select this button here that looks like a chain link, and then we just put the destination that we want our link to go to. You can name the link for your own purposes, and you have the option to open the link in a new window or tab, which I like to do, so that visitors can easily get back to my site if the link is an external link. And all you have to do now is go over and select publish. Of course, as we mentioned, you could put excuse me, you could put your post in a category. I created 2 other categories just while I was testing, but I'm just going to add this post to the uncategorized because that was our default category, and I won't add any tags or featured image, just so that you can see exactly what the post would look like. And I'll hit publish. And just a few quick things. You would have seen the URL for this post would now include the name of the post, which is why the name is so important. And if you wanted to change it, you could just select edit. For example, if the name of your post was very long and it created a long URL, you could just shorten it. But in this case, I'm going to leave it as is. You just select OK, and I'm going to go ahead and view the post. Okay, so there's our post with our styling, bold, our quotes, and our link, which if we click it will go to the destination that we had put in at google.com. Okay, it's taking some time to load, but there you go, Google. Okay, now if we go back to our site and we just select visit site, actually let me do this from dashboard, select a new tab, wp-video-sidekick.com, select enter, and it's still showing our original post. Maybe it's because I'm still logged in. Okay, let me open up another browser, go to our home page, and there you go. There's our new post, and as you can see, the previous post, which was hello world, now appears below our new post, and that's what will happen to new posts. The more and more posts you create, then they will fall down in the order. Okay, so that's it for this video. We will look at creating pages next. The process for creating a page is very similar to creating posts, and to do this we go to pages, and we will see a list of all our existing pages. A sample page was created during our installation of WordPress, and again, you should trash this page because of course it's there for demonstration, but I won't do that just yet, just so that you can see how pages will be displayed on our website, especially after we create our new page. So to create the new page, we just select add new, and here we have our WYSIWYG editor, similar to when we were creating a post. And the first thing you want to do is name the page. I'm going to call this page about me, and again I prepared some text, and the process is similar. We can make the text bold, etc. In this case I'm going to use use this top line here, use the heading 1 tag, and okay, let me undo that. Didn't mean to apply it to all of the text. Let me just press enter and separate this line of text, and then so that first line has become a heading, and I'll just center align it. And you can just play around again with the text, underline this bit here, and so on and so forth. So after we've completed our editing, we can just go ahead and publish. Now, just a slightly different set of options for a page, and you remember when we were creating posts we had categories over here on the right, but now instead we have page attributes. Now if we go back up here to our screen options, let me just select discussion, so that which controls our comments, and of course there's an author option which allows you to assign an author to the page. Now the author information actually doesn't show up for pages, actually in posts. So if you ever wanted to change the author for your post, you could just select that option. But if we go back to page attributes now, what you can do here is select a parent page for this page. So what would happen is that if we selected the sample page as a parent page, then in our menu, this page would appear below the sample page. And we also have the option to select templates. Now the default template will be, as it says, the default layout for your website, which if we go to our homepage, wp-video-sidekick.com, and we go to our sample page, then this is our default template, our content on the right, and our sidebar on the left with our menu at the top. and we have a footer here at the bottom. Now if we go back to our so we also have the option to create a full width page, which would remove the sidebars so that our content would take center stage, and there's also a contributor page. Now to be honest, I'm not quite familiar what this page does, but it's something you can test out. Different themes will give you different templates. This particular theme is a portfolio type theme, so it may have something to do with that. But like I said, depending on the theme that you're using, different templates will be listed here. And you know, the best way to figure out what it does is just create a test page, select the template, and see what happens. And if we are satisfied with our content, just one thing, I like to remove comments and trackbacks from my pages, but it's up to you. You can allow comments if you'd like, and we just go ahead and select publish. And again, our URL will include the name of our page, so it will be our main URL, wpvideosidekick.com/about-me. And again, you can edit this URL, you can view the page, or you can get a short link. And let's go ahead and view the page, and there you go, an About Me page, and the name of the page will be at the top, and our content. And if we go back to our home page, and visit our site, and again, because I'm logged in, it's not showing the update, so let me just go into another browser and head back over to our site. Okay, so I've refreshed the page, and just go to our home page, and what you will see here now is that our new page, our About Me page, has been added to our menu. Now, in most themes, this will be the default action. Once you add a new page, it will be added automatically to your main menu. Now, again, like I said, it depends on the theme, but in another video, I'll show you how to create custom menus so that we can control exactly what appears in your menu areas, because as you can imagine, not every single page you create you'd want to be displayed in your menu. For example, if you have a private page for members, or a download page for your product, you certainly wouldn't want that to be shown in your main navigation. And additionally, if you were to create a lot of pages, then your menu area would be quite jumbled. So in another video, I'll show you how to create custom videos. But for now, that's it for pages, and yeah, that's it for this video. In this video, we'll take a look at how we can add media to our posts and pages. And the first thing I want to do is introduce you to our media library. And of course, there's nothing in there because we haven't added any media, so we're just going to select Add New. And what the media library does is it stores all media that you upload directly to your WordPress site, and you can put media in here to either use in your posts and pages, or media to be downloaded by your users or visitors. So as you can see here, it says you can simply drop files here, drag and drop files, or select files, and below here it gives you a maximum upload file size of 8 megabytes. Now, if you have files that are larger than 8 megabytes, you'd have to use some alternative method of putting it on your site, such as FTP, or File Transfer Protocol. We'll take a look at that in a different video. But so now we're going to keep the files simple. So I have some files here on my desktop video, so I'll just drag that in. Also document, and I've dropped those two files, but let me just go back in so you can see that you can also select the files, and they're on my desktop. So I've already added the video and PDF, so I just want to add an image, and I think I got there. Have the PDF. Oh, there you go. So I actually added. So from here, from the screen, you have the option to do some editing. Now, let's start with the image. Now, if you select Edit, take it to another screen, and you can see our image. Now, I plan to use this image for our About Me page, and there are a couple of things that I need to take note of here. One of the things that happens when you upload the media to your media library is that an attachment page will be created. So if you click View Attachment Page, then there's a standalone page on WordPress that has your media. And in this case, it's an image, so it's being displayed. But for some of your media, such as a Word document, then what would happen is you just see a link. Excuse me, and if you select that link, you'll be able to download it. Go back to our edit page, and of course an image, so you have the option to add a caption, which would appear below the image. So if it's an About Me image, then you could just put my name, and the alternative text is really for search engine optimization. Search engines can't read images, they basically only read text. So because it doesn't know what your image is about, then this alternative text just lets the search engine know that this is an image of you, and basically just lets it know what the image is all about. And on the right hand side here, you just have some additional information about the image, the dimensions, but in this field here is a direct link to the image. Okay, so if you were to copy and paste in a new tab, then you would see our image. There you go. Okay, so this video is getting a bit long, so let me pause here and we'll pick up in another video.